Hi everyone, and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about things that I do in preparation for the new year, and also things that I carry on throughout the year at various times, in the hope that it helps you achieve your goals and also have a fulfilling 2018. Now, before I start this video good and proper, I just want to take this opportunity to wish you all an absolutely amazing year ahead. It's currently the 3rd of January, so we're 3 days in to 2018, and I think that 2018 is going to be fantastic. 2017 was good for me. I did have some things and hurdles that I had to overcome, and as a whole 2017 was very testing for a lot of people. But I think 2018 is going to be very positive, and I can see good things happening for many people. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you first of all is about New Year's resolutions. Now, I've got mixed feelings about this. I really have. Purely because people often say, right, my New Year's resolution is to run more, to get fit, to eat healthily, to do this, this and this. And to me, it's a good thing. It works for some people. For others, it seems that by the end of January, those New Year's resolutions drop off and they stop doing them. But I strongly believe that if you are going to do something, you should do it at any time during the year. So if you think that you should be eating healthier in October, don't wait until the new year to start that New Year's resolution. Start it in October. If you think that you want to start a new business venture, don't wait until the new year to start that. Start it straight away. Start researching what you need to do for that business and put your plans into action. If you want to start a YouTube channel, for example, which I get asked about all the time, don't say I'm going to start that in the new year. Start it straight away. If you never try it, you'll never know if it's going to be a success for you. So that's my first piece of advice. If you want to do something, if you've got a new goal, a new hobby you want to start, you want to throw your job in and start a new job, you want to start a new diet to lose some weight, start it straight away. If you never try it, you never know if that new job, that new diet, or whatever it is going to be for you. So before I move on to the second little thing I want to talk to you about in today's video, let's take a look inside the live chat. The live chat is there. If you want to make any comments or any questions, please do put them in the live chat. If you want to use the super chat, your question or comment will be highlighted to me, so that function is there as well. And if you're watching this after the live broadcast and you want to ask a question or leave a comment, then please do leave a comment underneath the video. So as always with the live broadcasts, for those of you who are tuning in live, a big shout out to the first 4 of you in the live chat, and that's Sumyu Nath, WGH Fazzy, Akram Tariq and Ash Boxing Prediction. A big hello to you. Thank you for being the first 4 into the live chat, and a big welcome to all of you tuning into this live broadcast. It's all about the new year, so if you've got any New Year's resolutions or plans for 2018, then do let me know what they are in the live chat, and we'll talk to everybody about it. Let's make this a nice discussion. We'll chat about your New Year's resolutions, your goals, plans, or any questions you've got. We'll do that within this very broadcast. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you about is setting goals. It's something I do very often. I don't leave it till New Year. I do it at regular intervals, probably on a monthly basis. I set myself goals for the following month. And I use, this isn't for everyone, but I still use a paper planner. Yes, I haven't gone all digital. I don't use an app. I'm using a Filofax clip book this year, and I've got a daily planner where I put everything I'm going to do every single day. And then at the front, I've got like a to-do list. But this is for my video ideas or my plans for the year. So for example, this is a new video series I'm starting on the channel very soon, which is called Business Time. It will be starting probably in about a week or two's time. I'm going to talk to you about how I set up my business and how you can go about sort of setting up your business as well. And then I've also got another page here, which is just general video ideas and also general goals for the year. And then I put one of these sort of tick box sections, or these sheets, in at the beginning of every month. So at the beginning of February I'll have another one of those sheets which I'll keep updated throughout the month. And then I set myself goals even just on a daily basis, and I don't set myself too many. So the daily goals I keep pretty simple. It's just a little checklist of maybe half a dozen tasks, and it's really important not to set yourself too many things to do in a day, purely because if you never achieve them, at the end of each day you'll be stressing thinking I didn't tick off everything on the list. So I'd rather set too few and have them all ticked off, rather than having to carry things over to the following days. So that's what I do in that planner. So if you've got goals for either this year or this month, or in general, goals in general that you want to achieve at some stage, then make a list of them and set the wheels in motion straight away. So for example, my business time video series, I had that idea at the end of December, and I wrote a few notes down in another notebook about it. Then Christmas happened, then I got a cold, which I'm still suffering with now, but straight away I set the wheels in motion. So I've made more notes on what each of the videos will actually contain, what subjects I want to cover, and I've set the wheels in motion. I'm going to be doing that straight away in January. So no delay. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be a popular video series, but if I don't try it, I'll never know. And my goal is to be able to share more of my business knowledge with you this year. I've shared my experience with technology, which is going to continue on the Geekanoids channel. That's never going to change. My knowledge and passion for technology is going to remain. But I also want to share with you the business tips that I've picked up over my 25 years plus of running my own business, and I want to share that with you as well, in the hope that it encourages and helps you achieve your goals. So that's the second topic I want to talk about. The third one we're starting a short while, but let's see what questions we got inside the live chat. Let's take a dive into your questions and comments. Ash Boxing Prediction says my OnePlus 5T is value for money. It certainly is. That is a great choice of smartphone for 2018. Anton asks how it feels to be in 2018. For me, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love every single day. Some people say, oh my goodness, Monday morning, I hate Monday mornings. I love Monday mornings. It's the start of a new week of opportunities, and 2018 is another year. It's just another year full of opportunities, and I think it's going to be a fantastic year for everybody. WGH Fazzy also sharing those Happy New Year vibes. Thank you very much for wishing us a Happy New Year in the chat there. Phone Daft, I've made a live broadcast. Woohoo! Always missed these, Dave. Hope you're all good. Thank you very much, Phone Daft. You have been a long time viewer. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm really glad that you managed to catch one of the live broadcasts. For the Love of Tech says, that's what I just started, bud. YouTube channel, thanks for all your positive thoughts and mind-changing ideas. It's a pleasure to share them, it really is. And you're starting a new YouTube channel. I wish you all the best success with that. Very best wishes with it. If you have any questions at all about your YouTube channel, sort of setting things up, any advice you want at all, then you can always send me a tweet or leave me a comment in one of the videos, and I'll try and cover it either via a direct reply to you or indeed in a future broadcast as well. Marek Marsthazy says, my New Year's resolution is 3840 by 2160. That is a 4-carat joke. What an awesome comment. Brilliant comment. David S, iPhone 10 growing on you yet, Dave? Yes, I have got the iPhone 10. It's a good phone. You know, it's well made. Still don't like iOS 11, and I'm being totally honest with you, still don't like the overall design. But it's a good phone. It's a good smartphone. Good cameras on it. Warwick Sylvester, do you have any advice on what tech or apps to use to lose weight? Yes, I definitely do. Now, I've been a content producer on Geekanoids for almost 12 years now. Prior to that, I was a graphic designer, a desk-based job being a graphic designer, and certainly snacking was one of the biggest issues. So my first tip is to try and put the snacks away. It's something that I do all the time. Look, I'll prove it here on this very video. Because it's been Christmas, there are a lot of packets of this sort of biscuit inside the house, inside my office, inside my editing room, and I find myself snacking on them, which has to stop. So having snacks is one of the first things I would suggest, and it is very hard. It is extremely hard. I love chocolate, and having snacks on the desk is probably one of the worst things. Absolutely worst things. So I would keep everything away from the desk area. So if you work from home, then make sure everything's packed away in the kitchen. If you work at a place of work, i.e. you go to an employer to work, then take a decent packed lunch but not any snacks. And if you are going to have snacks, keep them healthy. So a piece of fruit. So instead of a chocolate biscuit like I just showed you there, then a piece of fruit. Biggest piece of advice ever, because I used to snack a lot. And thankfully now I've built up the willpower just to have my 3 meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner. And then I maybe have a pudding or a dessert after dinner. And if I'm going to have one snack throughout the day, it's normally a piece of fruit. So that's the biggest advice. And then technology wise, I would really recommend getting a fitness tracker, something like this. This is the Fitbit Charge HR, and any fitness tracker will do. You don't have to have this one. These cost about £100. You can go for a cheaper fitness tracker, or even just a step counter, or indeed you could use the regular sort of health app that's pre-installed on your phone. So Samsung do their own health app, LG do their own one, Apple do their own one, or you could install the Nike one, for example, or buy a dedicated fitness tracker and set yourself a goal of say 8,000 to 12,000 steps a day. 10,000 seems to be about the average, and then make sure you achieve that goal. So take 20 minutes out of your day to go for a walk every single day, and that will make a big difference. Not only are you breathing in the fresh air, but you're also getting that exercise, increasing your heart rate, and it's just really good to get out and about and see your surroundings. It's good for the mind, good for the soul, and also good for your health. So definitely worth doing. That would be my biggest tip, really, would be to get a little bit of encouragement on your wrist. And I know it is difficult. I really do know it is difficult. Stephen Mumford, what phone is on the wireless charging pad? That is the Honor View 10. It doesn't charge wirelessly. It was just purely just sitting there because I'm going to be doing my full review on that tomorrow on the channel. So I'm going to take some more questions very shortly. Before I do so, let's get back on topic. This is New Year's advice with the live Q&A as well. And the third thing I wanted to talk to you about is surrounding yourself with positive people. This couldn't be truer, and I have sort of suffered this during my self-employed time, which has been for, like I said, 25 plus years. You need to have people that believe in you, surrounding you, and people that generally have a positive outlook. And it's a really difficult piece of advice, this, but if you have got friends, not so much family, because family, it's very difficult to disconnect from that family sort of connection. But if you've got friends that really do take you down, that really are negative, and that has an effect on how you feel, then consider cutting them out of your social circle. Surround yourself with friends that are positive, that support you, and you will see a difference within a week or two of how you're feeling yourself. That's really difficult advice to give. Obviously, if you've got a best friend and you don't want to cut them out of your life, but they are having that negative impact on how you feel, then maybe just sit down and have a chat with them and say, when we're talking, sometimes it becomes very sort of negative. Let's try and switch things around. Let's try and make both of us positive and happy. That can often work as well. So really, surrounding yourself with positivity and positive people will have a big change to your outlook on life as well. And if you're happy, you will definitely be more positive in the workplace. You'll definitely achieve more, and it will affect your health as well. So that is another tip for you, and I had to do that on a couple of occasions. And it isn't easy. It isn't easy stopping seeing somebody because they have a negative impact on how your thought process is going. The fourth thing is, if you're having a bad time, and I know the new year is a really difficult time for a lot of people, and the Christmas and festive period, but if you're having a bad time, remember that last word, which is time. It is just a moment in time, and it will pass. It will definitely pass. Talk to people about it, confide in somebody, and I've also put some links in the video description to the couple of good organisations in the UK and the USA, and I think they've got pretty much international coverage, so they will be available to talk to in your country as well. Do confide in somebody and contact somebody. Those links are down in the video description. Now, one thing I always try and do as well, it's not really a New Year's resolution because I've been doing this for many years, and somebody asked me this on Twitter. They asked a general question and I replied with what I tend to do, and they said it was really good. They absolutely loved it, and it's something I've done for so long now, and that is to try to make someone, anyone, doesn't have to be someone you know, it could be a complete stranger, but try and make someone smile every single day. And it could be as simple as just passing a stranger on a street and acknowledging them and saying hello. I often see people just walk past road sweepers and just glare at them and don't even sort of give them any sort of indication that they exist. I think it's really horrible when you see that happen. So whenever I see our road sweeper, I always ask how their day's going. You know, hello, how are you? And it can be as simple as that. Simple as saying hello to somebody that can make them smile and make a big change to their day. If you think about the elderly as well, sometimes they might not get to speak to anyone all day. So having somebody just talk to them, I think has a really positive impact on so many people, because if you make that one person smile, then they might do the same to somebody else. And it's just something I've practiced for as long as I can remember now, and you get some really good reactions from people. And if they're not in a good mood and don't acknowledge you back, that's fine. Maybe they're in their own sort of issues or problems, or maybe they just didn't hear you. You know, so don't take it badly if you don't get a response. Just do what you believe in and say hello to somebody and try and make somebody smile every single day. Believe me, it really does work. So let's go back into the chat. We've got WGH Fazzy saying news on the Samsung S9. It's all rumours at the moment, so I'm not going to cover any rumours in today's video. Rudolph is asking, has the iPhone 10 replaced your OnePlus 5T? No, it hasn't. The OnePlus 5T is still my daily driver. We've also got Warwick Sylvester saying, oh my goodness, I love Jaffa cakes. They are really nice, but they're not that good for you. Because it's alright if you just have one, but they're very Moorish. They really are. We've also got Darren Bird saying, working for yourself, you must give yourself breaks and get out for lunch. Very true. I could spend all day sitting in the editing room because I've got so much work editing videos, but you have to take that break. You need to get out and experience the world around you and the people around you as well. So definitely take that break for lunch and take a break to get some nice fresh air and a bit of exercise. LCM saying, I love fruit and that I am his favourite, or his or hers favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the positive vibes. That is really awesome. The unexpected, what version of Windows 10 does your second computer use? As I've recently installed Windows 10 Pro from Windows 7 Home. The only other PC I've only got one Windows PC, and that's running Windows 10 Pro. So that's the only one at the moment. Phone Daft, take care of yourself, having to leave the live broadcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. LCM, what phone do you use? I use the OnePlus 5T. LCM, what's your favourite pop vinyl or pop vinyl? It's this one here, up there. Can you see it? It's Gamora from, I've forgotten the name of the movie straight away. Where was Gamora from? I've just had a brain freeze. It's on here. Guardians of the Galaxy, version 2 or volume 2. So Gamora, that's my favourite one. It's one of the newer ones. I showed it in yesterday's video. Absolutely love. Look, they're growing as well. The collection's growing. So many, and many more coming. I absolutely love them. I really do. For the Love of Tech, best film ever, Yes Man. I think that was the title, Jim Carrey at his best. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that, Yes Man. Very good movie. Raymond Moore, hi Dave, Happy New Year for you. What are your New Year resolutions? Well, as I explained, Raymond, at the beginning of this broadcast, I don't really have New Year's resolutions. I have goals that I set pretty much every month. And one of my goals was to share with you some business advice. And I'm starting a new business time series on the channel very soon. And I suppose one of my other goals for the whole year is to definitely cover a more wider range of topics on the channel, as well as keeping the technology sector in there. I'm going to be doing some more sort of personal videos. I published one just yesterday sharing with you my Funko Pops up on the shelf there. So really expanding the range of videos that I'm going to be covering here. So, but not New Year's resolutions. I'd have done that middle of the year, towards the end of the year, anytime. If you've got a goal, go for it straight away. David Hepworth, very on topic question here, and I won't spend too long on this because I don't really want to talk about this particular person, but Happy New Year, Dave. Happy New Year to you. David Hepworth is saying, what do you think of the Logan Paul thing? It's really bad and it's gone viral. I think that Logan Paul sharing what he did in a video, and I'm not going to cover the topic here, it's a very, very sensitive topic, was very distasteful. He has removed the video, and I hope that he has learnt from it. I don't think he should be removed from YouTube. I don't think he should use his channel. I don't believe in that sort of thing. I think that he should really take it as a learning experience at how bad taste that was, and that's all I'm going to say on the subject matter. But yeah, very, very disturbing for so many people to see it as well. So moving swiftly on, let's bring this back round to a positive thing. David James, what would you like to see from Apple in 2018, Dave? I would like to see a new iPhone without the notch. So maybe the iPhone 11 will get rid of the notch, and that will hopefully prove that it shouldn't have been there in the first place. And also that they really refine iOS. So iOS 12, I think if they pared it back and took out some of the features and made it an amazing, smooth, seamless experience like it used to be back in the day, then that would really make me happy. And also I'd like to see the new modular Mac Pro from them as well. Price it right and I will get one in, because I do video editing every day, day in, day out, and my late 2013 Mac Pro is still running fine, touch wood, but I would like something a bit faster. So what else have we got? Raymond Moore, I try to smile to strangers, but often times I get ignored. It's maybe they didn't see you. Maybe they didn't see you actually smiling at them. Make it a verbal connection, you know, say hello or good morning. You can often see if people are approachable anyway, but don't give up. Don't give up. Feel good in yourself that you said good morning. I've said good morning to many, many people, maybe up to 20 times a day. And I probably don't get acknowledged by more than half of them. And that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. But stay true to yourself, and I'm not going to change. I'm always going to do it. So, Best Tech LJL, do you think it's worth getting a new battery for the 6S Plus? If Apple are offering it free of charge, definitely worth taking them up on their offer. For the love of tech, looking forward to the Honor 10 review, as I loved the Honor 8 so much and have sadly never had a chance to get one. Stay tuned, that will be happening, I think. Let me just check my planner. This is the beauty of the planner. I'm pretty sure I've got it planned for tomorrow. Yes, that will be happening tomorrow, the Honor View 10 review. I've also got Phil Goodall. Hi Dave. Got you live on the Clare Ridge. You're making us all happy on the North Sea. Oh right, the Clare Ridge must be the ship that you're on. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Phil, for the message. So I'm being watched live on the Clare Ridge. A big hello to everyone on the Clare Ridge in the North Sea. Really nice of you to tune in. That is absolutely amazing. And I bet it is very windy. You know, I'm in southeast Kent, and yesterday was super windy, super rainy. It seemed like the sun didn't even come out. And I would imagine that in the middle of the North Sea you see some pretty horrific weather conditions. So stay safe out there, and hopefully you'll be back on dry land once your lengthy shift has no doubt happened. I think a lot of you are probably out there for quite a few weeks at a time. Very, very different lifestyle and very different place to work as well. Be really interesting if you put in the chat there what exactly you do and how long you stay on the Clare Ridge at a time. That'd be really interesting to learn. David James, what advice would you give to a YouTuber that's just started out? I'm going to be covering this in my business time series, but my main advice is to stay true to yourself. So don't try and put on an act. You can put on an act for a week, 2 weeks, a month, but you will soon get caught out. So be yourself. That's the main bit of advice. And also make videos about something you're passionate about. So if I was trying to make videos about pottery, which I'm not really interested in, but just because it was a popular topic, or I could make videos about the other YouTubers making these crazy viral videos, again, not something that I'm really that interested in, I'd soon lose interest and my lack of enthusiasm would come across in the videos as well. So make something that you really like, something that you've got passion about, and that will come through in your videos. LCM just subscribed. Thank you very much for becoming a subscriber. Bernard Chung, don't know if the question has already been asked, but are you sticking with Android or the OnePlus 5T? I am sticking with Android for the time being. If Apple step up their game and change iOS for the better, then who knows? I'm never going to say I'm never going to use an iPhone again, but for now I will be sticking with the Android platform. The unexpected, how much do the pop vinyls, the Funko Pops, actually cost in the stores? They vary. In the UK they vary from around about sort of the £7 to £8 mark up to about £15. You can also get the rock candy ones, which is what Gamora is, the newest one up there, and they range from, I've seen them on offer actually over the Christmas period for as little as £7.99, and they can go all the way up to £25.99. David James asking, do I use my iMac for editing? Yes, I do. I use that for video editing and it is faster than my Mac Pro. We've also got David Hepworth saying new batteries for the iPhone 6s come down to £25 from £79 and they are releasing an update soon. I think they should be doing it for nothing. I really do think they should be replacing batteries for free. Raymond Moore, what are the things? Let me start again. Raymond Moore, what are the things that you are excited to see from the upcoming 2018 CES? This is going to sound like a really strange answer. I've got a couple of videos coming up on the channel about not necessarily buying the very latest technology, and CES is all about new releases, and what I like seeing is new technologies coming out. So there are going to be some advancements in OLED technology. That's going to be really exciting. But what's going to trickle down is making the current OLED screens more affordable, and also the features that are in top-end flagship devices, including phones, including computers, screens, across the whole range of technologies. You're going to get those flagship features trickling down into the sort of mainstream devices. It's going to be a really exciting time ahead. I've also seen some early CES press releases where we've got things like Thunderbolt 3 being integrated into our televisions. How crazy is that? And being able to charge your laptop from your telly. Not sure how useful that is, but it's got to have some other uses as well. Maybe for super fast streaming storage or something like that. So interesting times ahead, but that sort of thing really interests me. And I hope we see also some improvements in battery technology as well. Phil Goodall, thank you very much for letting me know. Clare Ridge is an oil rig with a 3-month shift. I did imagine it was either a big ocean liner or an oil rig. That is a 3-month shift. Wow. You really have to, I would imagine, adjust to a totally different way of life while you're on the oil rig. And then when you come back home after your shift, I would imagine there is that transition period where you're readjusting as well. That is an awesome, awesome job. I commend you for letting me know and for doing such an amazing job as well. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for sharing that information. Raymond Moore, will you make new upgrades to your camera gear this 2018? I have got 2 cameras winging their way to me now. One of them should be here today. I will share that with you in a future live broadcast. And I've also got another camera that's due round about mid to end January. That's the Panasonic G9. Really excited about that coming in. And again, I'll share with you my experience about that in a forthcoming video as well. LCM says, I have a channel that I started a year ago and have 63 subs. That is awesome. Keep going. Make your goal to reach 100 subs and then let me know on Twitter. That'd be absolutely amazing. And feel free to tweet me a link to your channel as well. Keep on creating. David James, thank you for answering my questions. It's great to see someone that's really friendly and interactive. I wouldn't have it any other way, David, and thank you very much for tuning in. So anyway, that is pretty much it on this broadcast. I would go on longer, but I am still suffering a little bit from the tail end of this cold. So I'm going to thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget there are links down in the video description. If you are struggling with the new year and you need some support, then there are those links and contact numbers down below. For everyone who's tuned in, I want to wish you a really happy, a really prosperous and also a healthy new year. So thank you very much. Have a fantastic 2018. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the review of the Honor View 10. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.